Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. UPI reports that American journalist Shelley Kittleson, a contributor for Al Monitor, was abducted by unknown assailants in Baghdad, Iraq, on Tuesday night. Iraqi specialized security forces were immediately deployed and located one of the assailants' vehicles, leading to its overturning and the arrest of one suspect. The Ministry of Interior stated that efforts are ongoing to track down remaining suspects and secure Kittleson's release. The U.S. State Department confirmed its awareness of the kidnapping, noting the detained suspect has ties to Kataib Hezbollah, a U.S.-designated terrorist organization. The State Department emphasized its prior warnings about threats against her and is coordinating with the FBI. It reiterated a Level 4 travel advisory for Iraq, urging all Americans, including journalists, not to travel to Iraq and to leave immediately. Both Al Monitor and the National Press Club have called for her safe and immediate release, condemning the act as an assault on press freedom. NHK reports that Iranian forces reportedly attacked a fully loaded oil tanker in the Persian Gulf on Tuesday. The Kuwaiti-flagged vessel anchored in Dubai was hit and set on fire, though no injuries or oil leaks were reported after emergency teams contained the blaze. This incident occurs amid escalating tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, a vital shipping lane. Iranian media previously reported that Iran's Parliamentary Security Commission approved a plan to impose tolls on passing vessels, regulate navigation, and prohibit ships linked to the U.S. and Israel. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio deemed such a toll illegal and unacceptable, urging global leaders to prepare a response. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump stated he is not yet ready to withdraw military assets, but is reportedly willing to end the campaign, even if the strait remains largely closed. His social media comments suggesting countries should just take it if facing fuel shortages without U.S. help may indicate a broader U.S. effort to reduce its involvement in the region. NHK reports that the UN Security Council convened an emergency meeting on Tuesday to address the escalating situation near the Israel-Lebanon border. This urgent session followed the tragic deaths of 3 Indonesian UN peacekeepers who were killed in the vicinity. The region is currently experiencing intensified clashes between Israel and the Iran-backed group Hezbollah, where the UN interim force in Lebanon, UNIFIL, is deployed. While the precise origin of the attacks remains unknown, Indonesian ambassador to the UN Umar Hadi strongly condemned the killings, suggesting they may constitute war crimes and attributing the escalation to repeated incursions by the Israeli military into the territory of Lebanon. He called for a thorough UN investigation. In response, Israeli Ambassador Danny Danon blamed Hezbollah, stating that UNIFIL forces were hit by Hezbollah explosive devices and affirmed Israel's commitment to act against the group as long as it poses a threat. Amid these accusations, other nations have expressed significant concerns regarding the humanitarian situation in Lebanon and have unequivocally condemned the attacks on the UN peacekeepers. Al Jazeera reports on global protests condemning Israel's newly passed bill. This legislation makes the death penalty the default punishment for Palestinians convicted of deadly attacks. Protesters worldwide are vocalizing their opposition, while the United Nations has officially denounced the decision, labeling it deeply discriminatory legislation. This development highlights ongoing international concern regarding human rights and legal practices in the region. CBS News reports that President Trump is scheduled to attend Supreme Court oral arguments on Wednesday for a high-stakes case concerning birthright citizenship. This unprecedented move, if it occurs, would make him the first sitting president on record to personally view arguments at the nation's highest court. The case challenges an executive order signed by Mr. Trump last year, which aims to prevent children born in the U.S. to undocumented immigrants or temporary residents from automatically becoming American citizens. Opponents argue this order violates the 14th Amendment's Citizenship Clause, long understood to grant citizenship to nearly all U.S.-born individuals regardless of parental immigration status. While the Supreme Court has a 6-3 conservative majority, including 3 Trump nominees, the president has expressed skepticism about their potential ruling, especially after some recent decisions went against his administration, such as on tariffs. A ruling on the constitutionality of the executive order is anticipated by July. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.